Welcome to the Midland Earth channel. Today, me and Tyler are going to discuss the first episode of Daredevil Born Again Season 2. This is hopefully going to be a bit more of a streamlined season because the last one was a bit of a mismatch of what we were going to do and what we are trying to do now. So let's start with your thoughts, Tyler, because I've not heard them yet. What did you think of the hopefully more organised first episode of Season 2?
I personally think it was horrendous. Nah, it was great. I thought it was a good, strong opener for what looks to be a really good series.
The reviews that have come out of the series have said that it's like the Daredevil that everyone wants kind of thing. Like the whole season is really good.
Yeah.
So hopefully bodes well. Some have said that
the
first two are like a bit of build up, and then the third one like puts the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, that's what I got as well. Yeah, the first two go along at a nice pace, and then you get to the third one, and then it doesn't stop till the end. Whistle stop tour of intensity.
But I think this first one, I think what was good about it was it kind of established everybody, wasn't it? It wasn't kind of just about two of them. It was like about everybody. I think, which was good.
Yeah.
It kind of showed you where everybody was after the events of like the first series, I think, which was good. And it introduced
definitely getting
introduced an interesting new character as well in a good way.
Yeah.
But yeah, this season seems to pick up pretty much straight after the first series, I think. From what you can see.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's been a long while between seasons in the universe of Daredevil currently.
But I did hear rumours ages ago that this kind of dovetails into Spider-Man in some way, but I don't know. People are already theorising that Daredevil's been like erased out of shots in the trailer and stuff. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I think both him and Punisher, obviously we already know Punisher's in it, but yeah, I think he's been erased from that shot as well.
Oh, you think they were all jumping?
Yeah, because like in the comic books, like there has been like odd team ups against the Hand with those three there. Who knows?
People are also theorising that Spider-Man will like break him out of prison or whatever because they think that Matt Murdock will get like incarcerated or something potentially. Because there's a shot of him in a prison, isn't there, fighting the Hand?
I mean, at this point, as much as I love Matt Murdock / Daredevil, like he is going around and he hasn't had any repercussions yet. So I feel like if he does go to prison, we need that for the realism. At least put him in prison for a little bit.
I mean, they've got the whole cleaning up the streets thing going on, haven't they? So I suppose why would Spider-Man break him out specifically for like in the film? It seems a bit random. Anyway, that's getting off.
Unless Kingpin's there, but that's going off on a tangent.
Yeah. Anyway, I like the first episode because it's got. I think it was. I mean, the first episode of season 1 was very intense, but I don't know. Obviously, the season kind of dragged everything else down as a whole. We kind of get dropped in the action, don't we? In this really, because obviously Fisk is trying to like use his port for nefarious things. Daredevil's trying to take him down, which is quite cool. The budget's definitely gone up in this one, I think. To be fair, with all the boat stuff and him.
Yeah,
that was quite cool.
It's definitely been a new.
And they're using the Billy Club thing quite a lot as well this time, aren't they?
Yeah,
whipping around and stuff. It's quite cool. Really enjoyed that. What did you think of the mysterious Mr. Chong?
Yeah, like.
Do you think he was a welcome addition to the cast?
I like how they introduced him. I mean, as soon as I heard that Matthew's in the cast, I was like, yes. But like, there's always that fear that as much as he's one of my favorite actors, that they don't utilize him right. And I feel like they really just brought him in. Bam, even when he like just walking into the office, it's like casually like that with his popcorn. Like, I'm like, this is the Matthew we all love. And I feel like Mr. Charles will bring a good mix, I think, of comic relief, but also sinisterism to the next couple of episodes.
I am a bit worried that there's just going to be like a one and done character because I feel like he would be a fun character to just have pop in and out of things, but I feel like he might just be another person that Fisk is going to destroy by the end of the season.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he's one of them people that's going to be, how would they say?
Get his head popped.
Get his, well, I was going to say get his wings clipped by the end of the series, let's say that. Well, that means, or just generally being incarcerated somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully.
I don't think. I feel like at the minute, like he's walking all over Fisk, and he. I mean, it's been one episode, and in their like really in their time, it's been probably a day, and I think he's already getting wound up with him.
I like that he's got a different energy to Kingpin though, but he's kind of got the same power.
He's got the same power, but like, yeah, he's he's less serious with it. Like he's almost thrown it about like that he has this power and he can do these things, but I'm not also taking myself too seriously.
He's like dead, like nonchalant with it, isn't he? It's quite funny. It's like, yeah, we'll just hide these guys and just kill them off and then fine, something. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Whereas Fisk is like more of a like he values like loyalty and stuff. And it doesn't really seem like Mr. Charles is bothered about people in general. She's quite sinister.
Yeah, I think that's the difference, and I think especially in a couple of episodes' time, I think we'll see it more. But I'm getting sort of the thing that we're almost going to hate Mr. Charles more than we hate Kingpin, because me personally, I love Kingpin as a character, but Kingpin in his own messed up way has his own values, whereas I feel like Mr. Charles has no values, and that's what makes him more of a casual thing. I don't think he likes people, whereas Fisk is a people pleaser.
Yeah.
At heart.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Where did you like where we found like Matt and Karen at the start in this first episode, or I think it was a good.
Yeah, I'm glad that they rekindled that, but then at the same time, like it was a bit like, oh, his only other love interest is now looking for Fisk, so I was like, oh, guess we're back to Karen.
Why did you find that boring?
Like I do like those two. I do like those two as a couple, but I did just think, oh, I mean, it'll probably speak about it a bit more later on, but are they bound in trauma this time instead of in a natural loving relationship?
Maybe.
Just because they're both in hiding together. Like, are they just there? Is it a situationship more than a relationship?
Maybe. But yeah, I like that he's like training her and stuff. It's quite cool that she can look after herself and things. That's good.
Yeah.
So obviously there's that weird thing that Matt always brings up. You know, like in the last season when she was around Frank and he was like, "Oh, I heard your heartbeats and stuff," and then like that she was getting kind of, he was insinuating that he thinks that she's attracted to like Frank and stuff as well. So is there going to be some kind of weird love triangle thing going on?
Yeah, they've already brought back the heartbeats like at the end of the episode and like at the start.
I like she's kind of on her own. She's got her own little things going off. You know, like she's talking to BB and things.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I get what you mean about the situation thing. Maybe they are just kind of.
Don't get me wrong. I am happy. I was happy when they were a couple back in the original run on Netflix, and I was upset like when that fizzled out. But this time, as I'm like, oh, good for them. Like, I do then think, is it a situationship instead of a relationship? Just because those two are both in hiding together, and they're like, well, they're here, and we used to have feelings, so they've reignited them feeling temporarily.
Interesting to see how Jessica Jones works with those two. Has she ever met Karen? She's not met Karen, has she, Jessica Jones?
Don't know, maybe in Defenders. I mean, I can't off the top of my head think about it, but I feel like there wasn't many side characters in Defenders. From what I remember, I think it was literally just the Defenders, and that's that against the Hand.
What do you think's cracking off with? Is it Buck? Is it the English guy that works for Fisk?
Oh yeah.
Because you know how he killed that guy, and then they kind of like held on him for a little bit, didn't they? And he was like sighing, kind of thing. He was frustrated, upset about. So that was quite intriguing. Like, what are they gonna? Is that implying that he's, I don't know, potentially working for someone else, or is he undercover, or I wonder. That one.
It could be undercover, or I was thinking at that moment that maybe Fisk has something on him. So like, he's almost not wanting to do these things for Fisk, but he does these things because he has something on him. Either he's got dirt on him, or I say the old thing. It happens in most stuff. I know where you live, I know where your family is. The generic, stereotypical villain thing of I know where your family is. I could put a hit out on them any time.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Or maybe just.
I do think every character's kind of got something intriguing going off with them, haven't they? I think in the start of this episode, which is quite cool to plant the seeds at the very start.
To say it crudely and almost humorously, maybe he's just shit scared for what he did at the end of last season.
Maybe
with the guy's head. Yeah, like you're not exactly going to be messing with a bloke that did that with his bare hands.
I think it'd be interesting if he was. Maybe he's working for Val. I don't know. Maybe he's like in with Mr. Charles. Maybe.
Well, yeah, this is it now. Like back in the Netflix days, you're like, oh yeah, they're never going to really touch on the wider MCU. But with this, like anything's possible. I don't think. I like how it's its own entity, but there obviously is still connections to the wider universe this time around.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by that, like the Val-like connection. So I don't know where what that implies. You know what I mean? Does it mean she's like got wider connections and stuff? Because he said he was from Langley, didn't he? Isn't that like the kind of
Yeah,
American like Secret Service kind of thing? Isn't that what Langley is? I think.
yeah, Langley is
So
one of the American
is she
secret
kind of
services. Yeah.
running the Avengers and also doing other stuff? Or no, kind of intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how Mr. Shaw. I kind of hope Marvel gets in the habit of not killing characters all the time, because I want people to be around all the time.
I feel like with Marvel, one of the things that we all love to hate is like for ages we're like, oh yeah, please kill this character, and they go, no, we won't. Please kill this character, no, we won't. And they suddenly, whether it's in a film or anything, they just said, oh, you're going to have a mass purge and kill a load of people, but people that we really didn't care about in the first place. But in fact, if but maybe when it comes to killing people off.
I'm trying to think who's expended. Do you think anyone major will die?
I don't want to think. I can't. For the life of me, I can't think what his character's name is. But
Cherry.
as I look at, not Cherry now.
Is it
I mean, Cherry's looking in a bad way at the minute. As I like to call him, Tony Soprano Jr. I feel like
Daniel? I think his name is.
Yeah, I want to say yeah. I mean, last season I had the impression that he wasn't going to last the time, but he did. But I feel like he's going to wind up Fisk the wrong way, or he's going to get in deep with his feelings for BB, even though, as she said herself, they're not get my words out, reciprocated. But I feel like he might say something to BB that he regrets, and Fisk is going to find out.
Yeah, I feel like he'll end up taking the fall for something, whether that costs him his life or he gets blamed for stuff that Fisk's done or something, maybe.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I hope that, like, instead of him dying, there's a redemption arc, but I feel like because this is more the darker side of Marvel, we're not going to have the redemption arc for him. It's more likely Fisk's going to find out before we can turn to like this guy.
I mean, I prefer him to die than BB, to be fair, because I feel like it's just like repeating the same thing that happened to her uncle. I feel like she has to.
Yeah. I don't want BB to die.
No, I can't imagine. I feel like she'll be part.
They'll do that. There's some people that I feel like have plot armor, and I feel like she has plot armor.
Really?
Then again, Fisk could put her in hospital.
Maybe.
Or in a coma, and then that's where his redemption arc starts from. Like, there's a limit, and you've just stepped the line, and that's what turns.
Oh, you mean
the fact that BB's been hospitalized?
Oh, maybe. What was I going to say? It's gone now. What do you think of the black suit? Did you like it?
I did, yeah.
It's not been explained yet, but apparently it's in the next series why it's black.
Yeah, I was going to say like.
Do you think it's so it doesn't stand out as much, and you can go in the shadows a bit more conspicuously? I don't know.
I think it was something like that in the comics. I mean, there was a reason as well, but that was one of the. After we'd got over this is why I wear the black suit, then it was just why he's still wearing it, because, as you just said, it's black and can't get my words out today.
What was it? It's been explained in the comics, has it?
I think it has before. I can't remember what the was, but obviously, as we saw in She-Hulk, yeah, we all remember that program. Obviously, he had the yellow suit on there.
Oh, yeah, yellow and red, yeah. Come on.
Yeah. You've got a good wardrobe going on.
I know, yeah, he's got a lot of assortment, hasn't he? You sure whip out any of the others this season?
Maybe that's it. Maybe we'll get a new look into his wardrobe every season.
Yeah, apparently, that's what I was going to say. This season wraps up the whole like Mayor Fisk thing, so that kind of implies that he's going to get brought down in some way, and I think BB will probably be integral in that. I think like her and Kara like exposing what he's been doing and stuff. I wonder if it'll be kind of like a thing where he gets taken down and isn't mayor anymore, gets put in prison, and Matt kind of gets caught and gets jailed for being Daredevil or something, maybe, or I don't know. Maybe he'll get exposed as well. He'll kind of go down.
Yeah, or I don't know how. So I could tell you like the middle and the end, but I couldn't tell you how. But maybe he takes a deal which will expose Fisk for what he's really doing, but then at the same time, that also means coming out of the shadows himself. So basically, not a plea deal because he's not mega criminal, but you know what I mean? Almost he's been caught and they'll say, all right, I can give you Fisk and other things, but then it also has incriminating evidence against himself. So almost like what's the word? Like I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean. Like the evidence that he has against Fisk is also evidence against himself, so puts himself firing line for imprisonment as well. But he does it because of his hatred for Fisk.
Is there anything that you didn't like about this episode?
No, I mean, there wasn't loads and loads of really flashy stuff happening. But again, it's the first episode, so
The action was
I
good.
never really judge on the first episode. Like, there's some people like, oh yeah, it wasn't like really intense. It wasn't blah blah blah. Like, it's the first episode. As long as it engrossed me enough to keep me coming back the week after. I mean, it's Daredevil. I'll keep coming back to it, even if it gets a bit rubbishy. But you know what I mean? Like, if this was the first time I was watching Daredevil, I would be intrigued to see what's happening next week, and that makes a good episode to me. I don't want to switch off after one episode. I'm intrigued to carry on the arc.
I thought the action was good. To be fair, I don't think it was the slowest episode. Like when the action happened, it was awesome. I enjoyed it. I thought it was well choreographed.
No, I did like it.
I thought he was pretty brutal as well. Like, he's definitely not dialing back the aggression.
Yeah, I thought
this season.
To be honest, at the start of the episode, I kept looking at his stubble and thinking, have we got another Bullseye scenario? Is this someone in his suit that isn't actually him? Because I thought this is pretty brutal, even for Daredevil. Like, just literally floor stamping people. I thought, whoa, yeah. I thought I was waiting for the master to be pulled up to be someone else. I was like, oh no, it is just your friend in the neighborhood, Matt Murdock, just curb stamping people.
Yeah, some proper.
Yeah, it was a bit brutal.
Good moves in this season.
Yeah.
Stepped it up.
Yeah, definitely.
So, has it always been at 18 plus? Born Again? Was this first season 18 plus?
I don't know, to be honest. I feel like half of me says no because of what's considered like an 18 plus these days. But then at the same time, like as we saw in the season finale of last series, like it just goes wham with like the brutality and gore. So I don't know, maybe it is an 18 plus, but if you know what I mean, just as an overarching rating rather than an episode.
Like episode by episode.
Yeah, it's like other things like Game of Thrones, like that's an 18, but I wouldn't really say all those episodes are really 18 rated. I'd say some of them are 15 because it's only really the swearing. There's no like raunchy scenes or blood for an episode. So I feel like the 18 plus is probably was for season 1 as well, but it's just an overarching rating.
Did you think that Heather was used better in this season than last season?
Yeah, I was getting a bit sick of her character last series, to be honest. Like, they just made her the whiny therapist that everybody's going to, and then, oh, look, she gets back and it's Matt's whiny girlfriend as well. Already, I'm starting to like her more, and she hasn't even done much this episode. But I'm just enjoying her more. I'm
intrigued to see where the whole traumatized by Muse thing goes.
But the thing is, everybody, like, from what I've been looking at, everybody thinks that she's going to turn into the new Muse from the trauma.
Yeah, maybe, but then wouldn't that go against the whole I hate people in masks thing?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like,
so I was thinking, like, what would be the logic behind? Oh, I want to take down all mass vigilantes, so I'm going to become a mass psycho. Like, unless she has like a mental break or something, but I don't know. It's just because it's kind of because what she's doing is kind of against her own morals. Is that going to kind of push her over the edge, kind of thing? I don't know. But that's the only way.
Well, this is like. She might just hunt other vigilantes, but yeah, I see what you mean. I did think that myself. I thought that's just going against your beliefs.
I'm intrigued to see what happens to the swordsman. Will he get put in jail or will he get attacked by? That is a random character that they kind of.
I really like his character.
Yeah,
I really like his and I'm glad that he wasn't just in one episode. Like he was in a couple of episodes, but obviously, main story-wise, he was only really a matter in one episode last season. And even then I thought, I like this character, but is it just hey, look, we're still connected to Hawkeye? But I like how they're still on around as a character, because he does seem like a very interesting character.
And I'm intrigued to see where that goes.
Yeah,
like I say, everybody's got their own little plot started, haven't they? I suppose it'll be interesting to see where they all are at the end of the season. What's who's left standing?
I mean, we've got a new vigilante on the street that isn't a vigilante. Bullseye.
Oh, okay. I like that bit at the end. That was a cool scene as well. When Matt was all like traumatized from, oh no, not Foggy again. But
I only watched it today, but like obviously I'm gonna get some spoilers, go through the crack. So I knew that like he'd be in it, but I didn't expect it to be like that. I did like that ending of the episode, but yeah, all I saw on Facebook was, wait, could this be the start of the biggest team up we ever had? The Matt Murdock and Bullseye team up.
I mean, it's going to be conflicting for him if he has to team up with him because he's like killed his best friend. So.
Yeah, this is it. But like, Foggy is in this series, but like, it depends if everyone's going to believe that they go with the plot line that he's still alive. I don't really think they should. I think it should. If he is in it, I would hope it's just past tense.
Yeah, I think he should stay dead.
Although I do like his character, it's just I feel like it kind of defeats the object of his hate towards Bullseye. But then again, could it be that like those two become best buddies, holding hands, and then his best mate comes back?
I can't imagine they're ever going to be best brothers.
I
think it's just going to be.
I don't think they're ever going to be kissing and making up. Like he brutally murdered his friend and then made him listen to his heartbeat stop. So he's kind of a psychotic kind of guy.
I feel like they're both just going to try to take down Fisk, aren't they? I think that'll be what bonds them.
I feel like that's where their team up lies, and that's where it ends.
Go in their separate ways once that's done.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll bring back Electra. Things weird between him and Karen.
Me and Ruby will talk about this. She says no, I say yes. I feel like, come on, Electra's going to come back. So the same as I think every defender, maybe not Luke Cage will come back.
You don't think Luke Cage will? I think he's more likely.
I can't think of his names at the minute, but the guy who played Danny Rand's coming back, and
what?
A lot of people are groaning. He's training at the minute, and he's shooting something in New York.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can't see him bringing him back. It wasn't very well received.
I love it.
It wasn't very well received, was it? Did you watch all of it? Did you watch all of Iron Fist?
I love Iron Fist. Like
I don't think I even made it through the second season.
I watched it, everybody like, oh, it's like horrendous. Me and Ruby sat there and went, I don't understand this. I mean, controversial, I know, but then we both didn't like the series that everybody else did. Me and Ruby didn't vibe with Punisher at all.
I don't think I watched all
of it. I don't like the series, personally.
You like what? You like the character?
I love the character, but I didn't like the series. I just found it a fat load of wasted time. Second series were better, to be honest, and that was received worse. That's why I wouldn't got any more, apart from the special presentation.
Yeah, apparently it's called One Last Kill.
Yeah.
I don't know who that's going to be. What's that implying exactly? Is that implying that he's going to die, or that he's going to stop killing people?
It'll just go about his life and be a conscientious. Get my words out, man.
He'll just team up with Spider-Man more often and not kill people.
Yeah, conscientious.
Conscientious.
Yeah, that will. Basically, a pacifist. That's the like. No, I don't think he will.
That'd be his new name, the best.
To being a monk. His days of killing are over.
He's going to walk the earth.
No more friend.
He's going to be a bum.
I mean, he did try and shotgun Spider-Man, and we assume that's set after One Last Kill, so that was a big lie.
I mean, I think, to be fair, I think it was kind of a gun, wasn't it? Not a lethal.
Yeah, one of the ones that shoots beanbags. Yeah, yeah. Although I still don't see it being his last kill. For me, I look at it and I think it either means like one last main one, and then he's just being a bit of a Matt Murdock, where he's killing people, but he's saying he's not killing people, or it'll be the last person who was involved in the killing of his family.
Matt Murdock doesn't kill people.
Batman doesn't kill people. Batman doesn't kill people. He just throws them off buildings.
What, Matt Murdock?
No, Batman.
No, I said Matt Murdock doesn't kill. You said he kills people.
Yeah, right.
You mean like collateral damage?
I didn't kill him. I just fatally harmed him.
Hurt him a lot. All right, God.
Stamping on someone's neck is not just gonna make them have a bruise in the morning.
You stamped on someone's neck, you think? Was that this episode?
Yeah, he's stamping on someone's head or neck.
Oh, on the head. No.
But not just once, right? You knocked out. It was a 1, 2, 3 kind of. It was some force. That's why I didn't think it was him under the mask.
Yeah. What? Oh, talking of masks, who do you think is going to be under the Mayor Kingpin video thing?
Yeah, we haven't.
You should be playing both sides.
You know what other thing that came to my head, and I've got no proof about this. What if it's the person that we least suspect? What if it's Vanessa?
Ha! That'll be a bit
Just trying to play the field. And if she does do this, we've already learnt from the last season that she thinks he's gone soft. So maybe by doing this, she's trying to amp him up again to being the kingpin that she fell in love with, because she's more psychotic than he is these days. Like, he's pretty chill apart from like smashes someone's head, but I mean, she's like off the rails, cray. I mean, I like that, but like the Vanessa from that we knew beforehand, before the marriage, was in love with the guy and knew about his thing, but she wasn't really getting involved. But now she's turned into, as everybody calls her, Mrs. Kingpin. She quite literally is Mrs. Kingpin these days.
I haven't really seen her do anything yet. Not this season.
I don't think she needs to. I feel like she's just got that aura about her. Like, she was running the criminal empire when he was in prison. Like, she's obviously good enough.
Yeah, maybe. There was that line that Kingpin said when he was talking to Mr. Charles about she knows everything that I do and I know everything that she does.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Is that kind of implying that she's up to shifty stuff?
Yeah, she's definitely up to shifty.
So in comparison to season 1, episode 1, do we think this is a more confident start? Or
I would say so. I'd say with season 1, as much as most people were returning fans, I feel like it was testing the water a bit, because obviously it had been a bit since we'd seen Matt Murdock in a serious setting. Obviously, we saw him in No Way Home, but now I feel like this is definitely more of a confident start, because I feel like people who just joined us, which I don't know why they wouldn't have gone back and watched the other 3 series, especially when they were put on Disney Plus, I think, either a week before the new season 1 started or after. I feel like they were just trying to test the water and trying to reintroduce people into that world, whereas now I think they're like, right, everybody's on that page. Let's just crack straight on with the plot for the overarching plot for this season. So now I would say it's a stronger pilot.
It counts as a pilot when it's a season 2.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Well, okay, just an episode 1.
You could say that about Born Again pilot, though, couldn't you? That's technical.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. Like I say, all the characters were laid out well. The action was a good introduction of new characters. Seems to have more of a direction that's clear. Looking forward to next week.
Yes.
We shall be doing this again. How many episodes has this one got? 8, is it again?
One sec. Let's go on to every nerd's favourite thing. IMDb. I believe there'll be 8. 1 second. 8, yep.
Hey. So we'll be at this for 8 weeks. So make sure you come back and join us for the rest of it. There's a lot going off over the year, to be honest, because there's all sorts coming out. Obviously, me and Tyler are going to be doing this for the next 8 weeks. Me and Lewis are doing a rewatch of all the MCU movies. We are currently, I think, Iron Man 2's come out. The next one's going to be Thor. So we're going through and rewatching all of those and giving them like a re-review, seeing how they forebode things that are coming and how they fit into Marvel Cinematic Universe as a whole, which is quite fun. I've got my top 5s where I do a top 5 ranking of TV and film related things every week, so that's coming. I'm not sure what my next one's going to be yet, but that'll be dropping next week. And what's the next film I want to watch? I think possibly either Mario or Project Hail Mary. So now I'm a little bit behind on Project Hail Mary, but I really like Mario as well, so I supersede it.
Yeah, but looking forward to seeing home next week.
So yeah, please join us next week for our episode 2. Anything else you want to tell before we go?
2 and 3 next week.
Oh, is it? Is it a double drop?
Yeah, double drop. Yeah, so that means it should be good.
Oh, mint! You did 2 and 3, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll see you next week on the Midland Earth channel. So bye bye.